Hi, this is Kim Brooks, and ever since I was a little girl, I've loved to write. I was a member of the Young Writers Club in elementary school, and I've been writing since I was 9 years old. I actually have some of my works here that I wanted to share with you. This one is Too Shy to Speak, and I drew the little main characters here, and this one I wrote in the 6th grade. And Poor Sandy. This one also I wrote in the 6th grade. Brenda Beasley's Jealousy. This one I wrote in the 4th grade. And this one here, Whoever Invented Little Sisters. And this one I wrote when I was 11 years old. And I actually, on the back of this one, I have an about the book section, like a little summary on the back. And I did the illustrations inside. She was basically a bad little sister. She ruined her sister's room. She put green shampoo in her sister's, green dye in her sister's shampoo. But by the end of the story, they love each other. And I wanted to share that to say that when I received Jesus in my heart, Jesus as Lord in my life, upon graduating from high school, about a year after that, I asked God, I said, Lord, why am I here? What's my purpose? What's the dream that you have for me? What is it that you want me to do on this earth to impact the world, basically? And he told me that the passion that I have for writing, that I've had ever since I was a little girl, was part of the purpose that he has for my life. So with that, I stepped out on faith in December of 2004. I self-published my first novel, He's Fine, But Is He Saved? And this is the first novel here. And I actually self-published without pursuing a publisher after receiving a lot of information about publishing and also great advice and mentorship. I made the decision to self-publish without seeking a publisher. 2 years after I self-published, I decided to go ahead and seek a publishing house. And I got an agent in Harlequin, Kamani Press, an imprint of Harlequin, re-released the first book. They gave it a new cover. This is a hard copy version. This one here, He's Fine, But Is He Saved, came out about a year after we signed the contract. And they also released its sequel. It was a 2-book deal. So the sequel, He's Saved, But Is He For Real, came out the following year after that. And in the meantime, I still kept my publishing company, Driven Enterprises, and I self-published more books. I self-published the Little Black Survival book for single saints and my latest, How to Date and Stay Saved. So I actually do both. I self-publish mainly nonfiction books, ministry type books, and I go through a traditional publisher for my novels. And I'm excited because my next novel will be published through Simon & Schuster. I said all that to say this. If you have a dream, a God-given dream to become a published author, if God has given you a word that you know will be a blessing to thousands, I was just a little girl from Detroit with a dream. It was God that planted the seed in my heart and the dream to become an author. And it was through getting information and allowing God to order my steps that He made it happen. Along the way on my journey, He led me to my publicist / PR coach. He led me to the person that would design the cover of my book. He led me to the person that will edit most of my books. He did it because once you make the decision and say yes, Lord, to that idea that He put in your heart, because it initially started as a seed or an idea. He'll tell you, He'll say, I want you to do this. I want you to write this. But it's up to you to water that seed and cultivate that seed and seek out the information and what you need to do in order to make it happen. He'll order your steps as long as you're moving. I have a saying that God blesses movement. So as you continue to go forth, He'll lead you to people that are there to help you along the way. He did that for me. And I'm so excited because on February 23rd, I will be doing the same for you. As your Christian book coach, I'm going to have on this special call the people that help manifest the dream in my heart. The people that help me become a published author. And they're going to be on the call ready to share information and to also help do the same for you. So I'm so excited because throughout my 9 years of being a published author, I've come across so many people with wonderful, great ideas for books. And there's a saying that the richest place in the world is the grave, because so many people die with their book ideas and don't put it out there. But if God has given you an idea for a book, know that, number one, it's not for you. It's for all the thousands of people that He's going to bless with that message. To me, I feel like a book is the greatest form of evangelism because it gets the message out. You don't know who it's going to touch, but at the right moment, at the right time, it's going to bless somebody in their time of need. You know how they say God will take your mess and turn it into a message? Well, as you go through and as you have gone through and have come out on the other side of victory, and if you have a story to tell that can bless somebody and help someone else who may have been in your same situation, or if, like me, you've been a writer most of your life and you have dreams of becoming a published author because that's your passion, or I personally believe every pastor, every ministry leader, every business owner should have at least one book, and I'm going to talk about on the call why I believe that should happen. So allow me to pour out on this call. I know that God has given you a book idea. It may have been years and you may have just sat on it and not done anything. Well, let this year be the year that you manifest your publishing dream. Join me on this special call and take the first step to making your publishing dreams come true.